Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's session is how to create AKS cluster using Azure portal. Okay, the complete demo will be on Azure portal itself by using CLI commands. Okay, let's get started. Open Chrome, login into portal. Okay, so this is the portal where you need to configure, create your cluster. Okay, Kubernetes services. Okay, so I have a file called README file. So by seeing the README file, we can create everything. So in this session, we are going to create create AKS cluster by selecting these are all our options, and then we'll see Cloud Shell to configure kubectl to connect AKS cluster. Okay, and then we'll do and then explore this cluster control panel and workload inside that. At the same time, explore the AKS cluster on Azure Management Console. What are the options are available? What are the things are available on the portal? We can see each and everything. After that, from local, from by installing a Azure CLI and to connect Azure AKS CLI, we'll see it. Okay. After that, we'll deploy a sample application and test it how the AKS cluster is working on. And at the same time, we will be seeing each and every demo. Okay, let's get started with introduction part. So to understand better in AKS cluster. Okay, so I have an architecture for Azure cluster. You can see this. So this is a AKS cluster high level topology. Okay, once you create your Azure AKS cluster, you will be seeing master node and then slave nodes will be there. Worker nodes will be there. So in worker nodes, we are going to deploy our pods. Pods is nothing but it's a container which consists of image and container, and with the help of our application will be there. So we can deploy on we can pull from the containers from ACR as well as Docker Hub also we can pull it. So in this session we are going to see from Docker Hub we are pulling it. Okay, so let's get started for creating by selecting these options. Okay, so these are all we are going to see these options. Okay, so search for Kubernetes and select Kubernetes services, create and create Kubernetes cluster. I'm creating one resource group called AKS-RG1. Click on OK and giving name as AKS demo 01, and then I'm selecting region has Central US. Okay, where is the Central US? This is the Central US, and then remaining everything will be default. And at the same time, I am selecting auto scale, and then currently I'm taking only one node pool. Okay, this is the node pool which is coming with the help of AKS itself default. Now coming to access, I am enabling a role based access control. Click on networking. In networking tab, you can see here networking configuration. I am selecting Azure CNA. Azure CNA is a networking plugin to allow cluster to use new or existing VNet. Customizable addresses, application pods are connected directly to the VNet, which allows for native integrations for all the VNet features. Okay, that's why I'm selecting Azure CNA. See, you can see all the DNS and bridge addresses, DNS prefix, everything will be created. And at the same time, network policy will be like Azure itself. I am not selecting none and Calico. I am selecting Azure. Now click on integrations. I am monitoring. I am not enabling. I am disabling this because I am not using here. And now click on advanced tags and then review place create. So once you click on review place create, it will validate the values which you have provided in the form while filling all these details. So once the validation is passed, then you can click on create. Otherwise, you need to go to the back and then you need to provide the correct values which Kubernetes cluster requires. So now you can see here validation is passed. Now click on create. So once you click on create, it will initialize the deployment and then submit the deployments to create the cluster. So once everything is done, then you can see the successful setup for Azure Kubernetes. Okay, you can see here, and same time you can find out the notifications as well here. Okay, you can see the notification as well. So once the Kubernetes cluster is created, we'll come back and see the options. What are the options are available? Okay. Meanwhile, I will be putting on pause. Yeah, I am back. Now you can see the deployment is successful and completed, and at the same time you can notify the notifications, and then you can see this page as well. So it takes 7 to 8 minutes of time. Okay, it depends upon your network. Okay, now click on resource. Okay, so now we'll see, we have completed the first part, and the second part we have completed. Now we'll see the third step called cloud shell option. So the cloud shell option is available on the top right side. Okay, this is the cloud shell. Click on this. So to perform on the cloud shell, you need to have a storage account you need to create. Okay, so instead of creating that, I will be working on my local and then publishing over the on cloud itself. Okay, so we'll see later. Okay, and then to configure kubelet commands to connect the ACL cluster, we require this command. So we need to copy this. Before that, we need to have one command call. We need to log in via command led to the Azure CLI cluster. Okay, easy login. Yeah. So once it is login, you need to provide your this one. Okay, successful login, and you can see everything: the cloud name, home tenant ID, and then manage tenants, tenant ID, user, and the user type. Each and everything you will be uh, see here itself. Okay, I am clearing this screen, and then I'm copying this and pasting to connect. Yes, click on yes. Do you want to override kube config file? Yes. You want to override already is existing your kube config file? Yes. We have cleared it. Okay, now I'm clearing the screen. Now we'll list out the work nodes. How many nodes are available? We need to see. Okay, kubectl get nodes. You will find only one node itself. See, only one node is ready. So if you want to see in depth in that node, just put -o and wide. You will see the internal IP address, version, everything you will be seeing on which OS images. You will be seeing each and everything. Okay, so let's keep it small. You can see which kernel version is there. You can everything you can see it. Okay, and next one is we'll explore the step 4. We'll explore cluster plane and workload inside it. Okay, so let's get type kubectl get namespace. So you can find it default kube node lease, kube public, kube system. So when we are creating a AKS cluster, these are the 4 no namespaces will coming default itself. If you want to create new one, we'll create it. In coming sessions, I will be showing the namespace concept. Okay. So now let's get started by exploring the management console on Azure portal. Okay, come to this. You can see here is everything here. So in overview, you can see the resource group, what resource group status, what is the status and location, subscription ID, and Kubernetes version, and then know how many notebooks are configured, networking, everything you can see here. If you want to see monitoring, then click on monitoring. You can see the key metrics of your cluster. You can see. So I will show you after 5 to 10 minutes once we deploy our sample application. Okay, you can see each and everything values, and at the same time Kubernetes resources you can see here, namespaces you can see from here itself. Instead of CLI also you can see from web interface. Workloads, so we haven't created any workload right now, we need to create right now. Okay, so go to this Visual Studio, just connect. Just I want to install Azure CLI and Azure AKS CLI. So I am updating this command. Okay, CLI command. Yeah, it is updating now. Once it is update is done, then we will log in into the system. Okay. So each and every step will be clear. Just you need to follow the steps and practice from your end. So you will be getting the result perfectly. Yeah, everything is done. Just we'll see one more like configure cube config file. Copying this. Yeah. Yes, it is connected. Now, just we are going to apply sample application on our application itself cluster. Okay. So these are the cube manifest file. So deployment file will be there here. So the deployment file version is v1 and kind is deployment. I'm creating two replicas. If you want to create three, four replicas, you can create as much as you can. So for example, I'm creating as of now I'm creating two replicas, and at the same time my pod name is my app one pod, and the container name is my app one container, and the image is Vikrant DevOps 18 slash demo one version v1 hyphen release. So this is I am getting from Docker Hub. It's a custom image which I have built it. So open dockerhub.com, you can see here. So this image I am taking, I am copying this Vikrant up to demo 1 colon and then version v1. Okay. So I am pulling this one. This is a deployment file. Okay, save it. And then load balancer file is a load balancer file type. Okay. So these cube manifest files I will be putting in the description link and putting in the comment as well. You can download from it and you can practice from your end. Okay. So let's get uh, run the file cube manifest file. Just kubectl apply hyphen manifest service file and deployment file will be created. Yeah, now let's type kubectl get pods. No typo error pods. Yeah, you can see two pods are running. Okay, so get deployment. Yeah, two deploys are running, and then we'll see services svc. Yeah, so by taking this external IP of my app load balancer, we'll access our application. Copy and go to Chrome, open new tab and then access. So it will take some time, like 2 to 3 minutes. Once it is done, it will up. Yeah, you can see our application is up. Okay. In the same way, you see right now how many pods are running? Only two pods. So if you want to increase the pods, then just changing the deployment file to I mean replicas will be 5 and save it. I'm rerunning again. Now we can see the pods, how many pods are created. You can see 5 pods are running successfully without any delay. Just 7 seconds of time. The web app is also up. Yes, web application also up. So in this way, you need to deploy your application on Azure Kubernetes cluster. Okay. So after deploying, if you want to remove this, just copy this command. And then you need to delete the application. Kubernetes files, the deployment apps and service file also is taking some time. Okay, meanwhile we'll try to access this one. Yes, see, you're not able to access the application. Yeah, now deletion is complete successfully. Okay, after deleting this resources, then you come to the portal, click on resource group. You need to clear each and everything, because if you are putting idle, then it will burn your amount, or else it will cost your amount. So I'm reading each and everything. I hope you got the I hope you got the concept of Azure Kubernetes Cluster by using portal. Okay, so please be practice, and share with your friends as well. If you like my video, please subscribe, share, like, and comment as well. Thank you.